Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. So today I'm going to show you how I did this requested look, and it's like an everyday soft semi-glam look. It has some like burgundy, pinkish, nudish, like brown colors. It's not too heavy, it's not too dark on the lips or the eyes. So yes, that's all I have to say pretty much. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm going to start out with applying the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer, like a small dot. Now that I have my primer on, I'm just going to put some powder on my face because I have oily skin. So I just put a very thin layer. You don't need a lot, but if you have oily skin, this is really good to control your oil more throughout the day. If you have dry skin, I would probably stay away from this step. And after you have your powder on your face, you're gonna use foundation. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock It foundation. And then I'm just gonna mix it with a little bit of this NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer, just to make it a little less full coverage. I'm gonna mix it up on the back of my hand, dab that on my skin. For concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm using Beautiful Bronze and Almond together. And I just put those on the back of my hand, mix them up a little bit with my finger, and then apply it to my skin. And then I'm just gonna put some a little bit like where I have hyperpigmentation. And now I'm just gonna use my I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Espresso, and I'm just gonna place a little bit on my forehead and a little on my chin. All right, so now that I have my foundation on, I'm gonna put on my powder. I'm pretty much gonna just place the powder where I put my concealer, just to lock that in. And I don't put too much, I just dip it in the top and then I tap off the excess. And I'm going to use my NYC Cheek Contour Dual Palette, and I'm gonna use the contour side and just place this on my forehead, down the sides of my face, my cheekbones, my chin, my jawline. And I'm gonna use the blush side, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of blush. And I don't want a lot, so I'm just gonna like slightly put a little bit on. And then I'm going to take the palette with the smaller blending brush, just dip in the tip, slightly tap, tap off excess. And then I'm going to do a little slight contour to my nose. All right, so I have my contour on. Now I'm just gonna set my whole face. I'm gonna use a big powder brush, swirl in my top, tap off, oh wait, hold on. Sorry. So now I'm gonna do my highlights, and I'm gonna use this Hikari highlight, and then I'm also gonna use this Elizabeth Mott Show Me Your Glow highlight. And I'm gonna mix the two together because the Elizabeth Glow is a little too pale for me, but it's a nice color when I mix it. So I'm gonna dap into this shimmer, dap a little bit into the Elizabeth Mott, tap off the excess, and slightly, I just tap it. All right, and then I'm going to just put a little bit on my nose, and I'm gonna use the lighter one and just dab it on the tip and then down the bridge. And I'm gonna dab it first. And now I'm gonna use my big powder brush, swirl it in my powder, and just set this into my skin. Moving on to the eyes, I'm gonna apply some concealer to my lids. Once I have that blended out, I'm gonna set it with some setting powder. So now that I have my eyes set, I'm gonna touch up my eyebrows real quick. Just go back in and fill in if you need to. And I'm gonna use my Maybelline Makeup by Shayla palette. And I'm gonna start off using this color right here. I'm gonna dab my brush and then just blend. And so for my lid, I'm also gonna take the same brush and I'm just gonna use this blush color in my NYC Cheek Color Duo palette. And this palette is number CHCD04. It's called Wine and Dine. So I'm just gonna use this and then I'm gonna put it under the color that I just applied to my lid and blend that out. So now I'm gonna use another blush. I'm gonna use this Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Feisty and apply this to my lid. I really like to use blushes and skin powders for eyeshadow colors. It's a really good way to get the most out of your products when you're limited in eyeshadow colors. If you don't have like a huge collection of eyeshadow palettes, just use your blush. You know, you can use your face powder, contour powder, your like highlighting powder and get the most out of that. And so I'm just gonna take this and just blend. I didn't apply any additional product, but I'm just gonna blend. And then I'm gonna take my contour powder, because it's a dark color, I'm just gonna dip it in. Then I'm going to just place this in the corner and not move it around my whole lid, but just keep it in the corner area. And if you don't have these products, don't feel like you have to use exactly the brand that I use. You can use things that are similar. You can use things that are more affordable. You know, you can definitely don't have to use exactly what I use, so don't feel that way. And so now I'm going to just smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to go back to the Maybelline Shayla palette. So when you dip it, just make sure you tap off the excess and dab it instead of rubbing it so that you don't have fallout. So now I'm going to apply a very thin liner. Now I'm gonna apply mascara on my top and bottom lashes and apply my Ardell Wispy eyelashes, and I will be back. Okay, now that I have my lashes on, I put mascara on my top and bottom lashes and then put my fake eyelashes on. I'm gonna take this highlighter, this Elizabeth Mott highlighter, and I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. And then I'm gonna wipe off this blending brush I used. And I'm just going to, I just want to blend out a little more. I'm going to dip it in here, just the tip, and just blend out the top a little more. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set my face with setting spray. I always like to do that before I start my eye makeup, but I forgot, so I'll just do it now. Okay, for lips, I'm going to line my lips with MAC Chestnut. This is an NYX lipstick, and it's in La 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 La, and it's almost gone. I'm gonna take my finger and blend the lipstick into my lip liner. And then on the center of my lips, I'm gonna use this Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick in Queen Bee, and just on the center. So now I'm gonna use my Too Faced Lip Injection lip gloss and just place that on my lips to give my lips a little extra shine and plump. And I know this seems like a lot, but I'm gonna apply this NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline because I just love the color. And then I'm just gonna blend out the edges. All right, you guys, so that wraps it up for this video. That is how I got this everyday soft semi-glam look. So I hope you guys like it. Of course, you can like switch up the eye, make it a little darker, like make the lip, switch out your lip, make it a little more nude or dark if you want to. Anything you can switch up, really tweak as you would like, and just have fun with it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.